Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about. We should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB the Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Gorillas and the Bandits. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and on the hill today, Satchel Paige.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And Deagle makes the play, and there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rafael Devers at the plate now. That's ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. And Devers hits that one. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That one fouled off. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence.
Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the DH, Trey Turner. Strike one. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Jones. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Geraldo Perdomo. Late with the swing there. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swing.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. New inning getting started. Here's Joey Gallo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Page back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now here is James Wood. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. One out in the second. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
There's a swing and a drive. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Trey Turner at the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Willie Mays digging in now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. Slice down the right side. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Ted Williams. Breaking ball misses down and away.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Here's a 1-1. Now one missed.
2-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, makes the grab.
Batting six, the second baseman,
Hank Aaron will hit next. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, one away. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Squirts away a little bit, hung up in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away, and getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Devers fires over to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one's gone. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Paul Skeens.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Righty delivers. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Bobby Grich, the next to hit, takes outside. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed. That one in triple digits.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Check swing, called strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Strike three. Paul Skeens with the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count. 0-1.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So man aboard. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Arenado off of first with 2 away. Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Holiday handles, throws to first. And that is that. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Willie Mays with a tremendous home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. And here is Devers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And now the 0-1. Grich. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. He goes down
this
looking.
Kid is an L7 wing.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ground ball. Marte throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Here comes Corey Seager. Skeens back to work. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
0-2.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Ketel Marte. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That catches the outside corner, and that's strike one.
I got a ball.
This one in the dirt. Seager on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Seager into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Jonah Heim now at the plate, and the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That's down and in.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
One out and a runner at second. Too low, and it's ball three. Swing and a foul out of play. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Ball one to Taylor.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be two. Over to Turner for one. Over to first. Safe. And now here is Bobby Grich. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 1-2. And misses inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Joey Gallo. Marte makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Adley Rutschman. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Just off the inside edge.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings. You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings.
Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down going for two. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And that's down, a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. Here's Trey Turner. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in, ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now 1-1. Center field. Taylor right there to make the grab. And that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Soto stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fought off foul.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike. Arenado hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth. As we go to the last of the third. Rafael Devers up to hit. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Santana. And Devers is set down. So here is Bryce Harper. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one wrapped foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
In the dirt, and that is ball one. And that skips in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Coming on is Taylor. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch misses. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Gallo. 1 up, 1 down. Seager stands in down. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. One out, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Wood. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Down and away for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Two outs.
Whoa, that's down.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Wood in the box now as he looks at ball 1. 2nd plate appearance of the day for him. The next offering misses. 2-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled. They get the force. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Skeens back to work. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Willie Mays makes the play. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. 0 for 2 in this one.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Willie Mays. And Turner's back in. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one almost got him. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Devers now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 5-2. So one out, nobody on. Bryce Harper to the plate. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So now the DH spot, Nick Castellanos. And he hits a ground ball right side. Grich. The throw to first, and Castellanos is out. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now it's Nolan Arenado. He is struck out, and he is walked. And it's fouled away. And ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Gallo, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's Joey Gallo. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back. And it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. And they add a run. It's 6-2. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That one just missing inside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. Seager up for the third time here, watches that one miss. That's in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adios, pelota. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they inch closer. It's 6-3. Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Back foot slider struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. Foul ball there. Just missed. And that misses. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Next offering is downstairs. Right side. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Turner now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throw on to Santana, and they get Turner for the out. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. The other way, and foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Mays retired at first. 2 down, bases empty. And now Rafael Devers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soto moving back for it. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3. Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1-0. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rocketed out towards right center. Taylor makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the 8th. Chris Taylor now. swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
1 strike.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Full count. 3-2.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. Ripped towards third. On to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one drifts inside. That's inside.
That's inside.
That's back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 8-3. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. That one the other way. Grich. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Wood leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Gagne, a 6-foot righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In there safely. 1 out. Runner at second. And now it's going to be Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Corey Seager getting ready to hit. Just missed. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 8-4. So 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that's outside. 1-0. That's in there. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. This could end it.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Now throw to first, but back easily. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Here come the boogeyman. We do what we can do run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Give me a dream, give me the girls in it. Cause I need all the things. Listen to damn. Cause I need humble while you shuffle your feet. Like from the fast lane, guarantee the one you grab. I'm stuck in a bad place. Sad face, sugar, no mistakes. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. So it's the deeper the fame, with the one paid, with the never screaming my name.
All the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Philly. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, it's Sonny Gray. What do we have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. What a start to this one. It's 1-0. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Just missed.
That's the ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Next one misses. Now 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Gil Hodges will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Randy Johnson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and Devers is set down. Here's Harper now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Now at the plate, Lance Berkman. Gray back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the sweeper is off the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Juan Soto.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 2 down now, and here is Scott Rowland. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. And that skips into dirt. Out to short. Turner whips it across, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Adley Rutschman. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that one misses up and in. Yeah, the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lee playing up the middle at short. 24 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022.
Inside, ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harper puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Now here is Carlos Santana. Just missed. Gallo takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit. First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. That one in triple digits.
He's trying to stay away from
1
this
ball, 1
lefty,
strike.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's Trey Turner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that pitch was
I got a ball,
dotted.
1 strike.
So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Puts a bunt down. Rolling. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Start of the 4th, digging in. And is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. This to center field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up. Snap throw down to second. And he dives in ahead of the tag. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Just misses with that one. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Williams at second with nobody out. Just missed. And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Lance Berkman digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Griffin Jacks takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Mays has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And right back to the mound. And Devers is set down. Here is Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Scott Rowland. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. That's to third. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So digging in, Brooks Lee. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Santana in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hit in the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. 2 away.
Nobody goes back on a ball better than he does.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. This to third. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Here's Joey Gallo.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
In there at the knees. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that. One in the dirt.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Santana collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. New pitcher now, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Ted Williams. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This one in the air center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And we're back. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Santana collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Berkman makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Lance Berkman. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
A little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him looking. And now 1 away. So now the DH spot, Juan Soto. Just missed.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the second out. Scott Rowland getting ready. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Counts 1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
To the right side. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Devers at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And Devers is set down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In the dirt. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Santana collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now, Brooks Lee. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Just missed. Headed down the line. Wood giving chase. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Carlos Santana will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Kimbrel, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on.
Swing and a base hit. Lee around third. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. So digging in, Carlos Beltran, 1 for 3. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Adrian Morejon.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Williams in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. base hit center field. One run is in. The throw to third. He's in there.
Nicely done. Brings home two. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Willie Mays makes the play. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-0. Now a chance for Lance Berkman. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Got him. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Now the catcher up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. Rutschman retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. The other way, and foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Ben, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And 1 and 2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Juan Soto. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Just a weak fly ball this time. And there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Joyce, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. Brooks Lee, the next to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom 9. Now here is Jackson Holliday. Johnson back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Beltran hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. On the ground to the left. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man aboard, and here is Devers, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. In the dirt. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ryan Ludwig.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Yordan Alvarez. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. In the dirt, blocked. Joyce is just 1 strike away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field.
Real West Side. You already know. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or 2. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running from air. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though. It's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block, just snag it too. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying? Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first. The ever roll, so the whole big
mission statement. Somebody love and hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing. Everybody broke, whether spirit or funds. Americans tell a lie. Dollar cover the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather on me go. With lost angles, trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, they rewriting it with every bit of fighting it. Every single game, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to fight. 2 years, loud being quiet, then that damn cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, them the guys in the office. Vendetta ever on the fire, I'm all for it. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should have had a choice, I'm on that. I'm the why I got him to the try hard. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it. trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, oh, just drinking that drink, some evilly. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. It's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que le está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
just about to get underway. And today's starter, Tarek Skubal.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out to short. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Juan Soto now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Manny Machado. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Back on my Brooklyn. Yeah.
Top of the second, so now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Here's Nolan Arenado. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. No score here in the second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And now James Wood to the right side. Holiday over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second. And now it's Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Adley Rutschman. Freeman. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on.
Yep, that ball went out. Foul.
And that one is downstairs. Full count now. Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Runner on the move. There's a ball.
1-1.
Throw. Save. Wood stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on
to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Junior Caminero. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around third. The relay to the plate. The tag. And he's out. And now it's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time.
Counts 1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one in triple digits.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner now. And a foul ball.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Willie Mays digging in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And here is Devers. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Liner, base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
0-2's the count.
Devers, the lead runner, out at second. Harper at first, 2 out of the inning. Raleigh down to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now Machado up here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
on the ground, and it goes just foul. That one out to right. Harper ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Strikes him out with 100. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Arenado makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Adley Rutschman digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Way outside, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. James Wood getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fly ball down the line. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. And we're back. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
1 away here in the 5th. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Harper ranging back, makes the catch up against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Wood makes the grab, one away. Here's Turner now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Willie Mays.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. Top 6. And now the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Scooble back to work. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Ball inside, just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground to first, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's ripped into the outfield. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And here's Freddie Freeman. A bunt, and it's popped up. Rutschman fires over to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when
Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. That one is upstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 on, 2 outs. And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2. A 2-run double.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
throw to first. That ends the inning and bottom of the 6th inning. Devers now.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a 2-2. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now here is Harper. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
A dive, he's got it from his knees. The throw, not in time. He's safe. 1 down. Nick Castellanos now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Cut off, throw to third.
No, he's safe.
Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 in this one. Wood sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now here is Gleyber Torres. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball, that's just out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-0. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Ben Joyce. He's into the game with the bases empty. Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Here's Joe Adell. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Inside, just missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Devers slinging it to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher. Adley Rutschman. There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings and misses. 1 out. And here is James Wood. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out swinging. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Matt Strong.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Willie Mays makes the play. Runner tags at 2nd. Caught up now trying to get to 3rd. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Freeman hits it in the air. Mays in pursuit. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes, the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Torres fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. 2 down, base is empty, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Torres to first, and Devers is set down. Third out.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic.
And we're back. Now it's going to be Nolan Arenado. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Eric Gagne. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, James Wood. Rips one to right. And base hit. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1, no
in the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and you guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Wood stands at first with 1 out. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Bryce Harper. Coulomb back to work. Fought off foul. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Wood makes the grab, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Castellanos digs in now. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Pinch hitter coming on, Hunter Goodman. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Clase, a 6'2 righty, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And that one fouled off. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Joey Gallo getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about
keep me up all My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, it's like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love? Make a dance by myself now. Is it our love? There's a soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I find. Mess is what I like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Self now. Is it our love? Let's set my soul on fire. Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with stick. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Flashing the puddles like struggle, dancing in the rain. Nobody wanna dance slow when you're playing. Don't nobody wanna.
To get his new grill and the ink on the car from Shibari Connect. Look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Master pick gets hand down, it's hard to explain. The rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic and sun started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it control. Been throwing the time, my mornings to fail. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a brush in the shell. It's brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter, moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout of Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another. Table for two, I step out on the shorty to pick up the pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a switch for that. Because you cheer despite trips. MS pre-98 size 11. I crush my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find him in bigger. The picture so perfectly with his new culture. They try to call me a democracy. They got it, I get it. I take it back and split it again. So know I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working. Not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet. Still got some cracks in my motors. Get on a flight at my brow headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. Set it to sick, get a strike the professional pole. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. Yeah.